Hi, I'm Shannon Silverman, astrophysicist at the Clay Center, and welcome to Almost Heavens. Here in West Virginia, we're just about halfway between the North Pole and the equator. That means we are in the perfect spot to view everything the northern skies have to offer, and even a little of the southern skies, too. During the summer, one of the most famous asterisms, unofficial constellations, is easily visible and prominent in the night sky, the Big Dipper. The Big Dipper, made up of 7 stars, is an incredibly recognizable asterism, and often many people's introduction to navigating the night sky. This asterism is seen and recognized all around the northern hemisphere and throughout history, even if what exactly it is, a spoon, a plow, a boat, a herd of caribou, varies. In addition to being easy to find, the Big Dipper is a helpful asterism when it comes to finding other objects. One of those is also a quite famous star, though often difficult to find on its own. Polaris, the North Star. Polaris can be most easily found by looking for the Big Dipper and using the first 2 stars of the cup, Dibé and Merak, as pointers, and following an imaginary line with a small arc toward Polaris. Polaris is not difficult to see, as it's bright enough to be visible even with some light pollution, but without a guide it can be tough to find, since it kind of looks like any other star. But Polaris is not just any other star. It's an unusual type of star in itself, a yellow supergiant, with 2 smaller companion stars, so what we see as Polaris is actually 3 stars together. It's also nearly directly over Earth's North Pole, so if you drew an imaginary line from the North Pole into space, it would point almost perfectly toward Polaris. If you were standing on the North Pole, Polaris would be almost directly overhead, and the entire sky would spin around it. This is why Polaris is called the North Star. But Polaris is not the only North Star we've ever had. The Earth, as it rotates, it also precesses. This means that the direction the North Pole points makes little circles. You've probably seen this effect yourself if you've ever spun a top. This precession means the Earth's pole points to different stars, or even no stars, at different points in time, causing our North Star to change as years pass. This cycle completes and repeats every 26,000 years or so. 2 other previous, and future, North Stars can also be easily seen in the summer night sky. One is Vega, the second brightest star of the Northern Hemisphere. It was the North Star about 12,000 years ago, and it will be again in about 12,000 years, though much less nicely aligned with the North Pole than Polaris is. A more recent North Star is Thuban, which was the pole star about 5,000 years ago, and it was the most perfectly aligned of any North Stars, at approximately 0.1 degrees from the pole. For reference, Polaris is a little under 1 degree. However, Thuban is faint, so seeing it is a challenge in areas of light pollution. Thank you for joining. Keep an eye out for more Almost Heavens on our channel and our socials. Until next time.